everybody, welcome back. So last video we left off with showing you the top companies hiring, some of the largest companies hiring in the Akron area. If you guys are looking to relocate to Akron, out of state, just want to change jobs, look to see what different things are available. And as promised, I would continue on with another city. So this one, we're going to focus on Canton. So we're going to focus on some of the biggest companies in Canton, what kind of companies are out there that are hiring, different fields that you can get into. But first, just like as usual, if you guys ever need anything having to do with real estate, you want to buy, sell, invest, do anything with real estate, I am your guy. Call me, text message me, email me, or even send the pigeon carrier if that's what works for you. But what's cool about what I'm going to show you guys, a lot of people don't realize, is Canton is one of the most busy cities in the entire country. A lot of people say, hey, Canton's always busy, there's always stuff going on down there. Well, that's because they are one of the busiest in the country, and they're always having something going on. But cool part is, these 10 companies I'm going to show you today, a lot of them are relatively close to each other, so there's lots of options in a short distance. Best part of all, because it's a very populated area, you're always looking for job growth. These companies are always getting bigger. They're always looking at growing, becoming more efficient. So they're always looking to bring on some new people. From what I've talked to, different people working in these companies, most people really like their jobs. Most of the companies offer great benefits and great versatility with great chances to move up as well. We're going to get on the road. We're going to show you some different companies that are out there. I'm going to be there in person. Some of them I did not get the chance to actually video in person. I'll kind of explain a little bit when I get to those. So I'll kind of just show you a little picture of them. But I didn't get to do it in person, whether it was for privacy reasons, the company wouldn't let me, or just for some other reasons. But the majority of them you'll actually get to see in person. But with that in mind, if you guys want to hang on tight, sit through the entire video. The last company is actually really shocking. I wasn't even sure how to pronounce the name of the company. I was familiar with them, kind of, but I really wasn't 100% sure how to pronounce the name of the company. And they are actually the largest employer in Canton, so go figure. So if you guys want to sit tight, hold on for the ride. We are going to watch 10 companies here. Promise they'll be fun. Some of them you'll recognize, some of them you won't. But I think you're going to find a little bit for each one of you to where you're going to find a company that could very well fit your needs or exactly what you're looking for. Alright, so I'm not going to continue on here. We're going to jump in the car, start heading out to some companies, and I look forward to seeing you guys at some stops. Alright everybody, we are at Emergency Medicine Physicians. It's at 4535 Dressler Road in Canton, Ohio. They employ 1,600 people in the area, which is a big company for the area. Their specialty is exactly what the name of their company is, essentially. They focus on staffing for emergency medicine positions. Also, right now I want to give you guys a heads up too. You're going to see a whole lot of weather today. Literally, in the past hour, I have experienced downpour of rain, sprinkling, all sun, and it even hailed for a little bit. So it's been quite an experience today. But continuing on, the nice part about this company obviously is it caters very much to the medical profession. So if you're looking for a medical position, they're definitely one to look at. But another bonus is, if you guys are big fans of Steak and Shake is literally about a 15-second drive from here. They're one of my favorite fast food restaurants. I don't like to eat a lot of fast food, but in case I do, they're great to have. Great burgers, great shakes. But here's our first stop of the day, and we're going to take you on a tour of many other companies here, and we'll show you a bunch of places you'll be able to work with right in Canton, Ohio. Alright, we are at Beaver Excavating. This company has been around for about 70 years. They employ about 600 employees, and they are a major player when it comes to the construction industry. When you see your large buildings like office buildings, malls, manufacturing companies, any of the large commercial projects you see, they usually have their hand involved in that. And if a company's been around 70 years, obviously they're doing things correctly, and with 600 employees, they're working hard getting a lot of stuff done. But this company has a great reputation. They've been around a long time, and from what I've heard, the income that they pay their employees is actually above what you'd normally receive in most areas. So they're a great company to work for when you come to income-wise, and they offer some great benefits as well. Alright, in the background here is Mercy Medical Center. It's one of the largest largest hospitals in Canton. They have about 500 beds here. They employ about 2,500 people. They're very reputable. A lot of people love working here. I know several individuals that work at this hospital, and most employees stay for long periods because they're treated extremely well. A lot of people don't know about Mercy. They are recognized as one of the top 50 heart hospitals in the entire country. So if you have, a family member has any major heart ailments, this is one of the places you definitely want to be. But it's located right off the expressway in Canton, Ohio. Like I said, great place to work. All the people I've talked to that have worked here love what they do, and they're a very reputable place to be at. All right, let's talk about the MK Morse Company. I have noticed that a lot of people have heard the name, are familiar with the name, but don't actually know what the company does. MK Morse is a large producer of industrial saw blades, industrial equipment like drills, things like that. They are not a company you are going to go buy your average thing from Lowe's or Home Depot from. They're a whole lot different market segment. There's about 1,000 employees there. From my research and people I've talked with, they seem to have a pretty good tenure there. There's not a lot of turnover, so people that work there tend to stay there for many years. They offer some great benefits from what I've been told, and overall people seem to enjoy their job. They said that, everybody's very accommodating, they seem to be very helpful, they're always willing to work with them according to their jobs. Now what's really kind of interesting is when I try to go do a video there, their security was like Fort Knox. I literally couldn't get on the property to actually shoot the video. I get it, I was super nice to security, no issues there, but I was just floored because there's so many other companies I think would be more secure than them, but I don't know, maybe they're just trying to protect patents or whatnot and all sorts of extra stuff. But in general, what I had to do, I'm back at the office, I'm actually just shooting this on a green screen. You'll see the company in the background of me here, just a, an image of it, but other than that, I've heard great things about them, just wasn't actually able to do a live video on location. Another great employer in the Canton area is Altman Hospital. At this particular location, they have about 700 employees, but that's just a fraction of what they do. The Altman Hospital system actually employs about 5,000 employees in Stark County, which is the county that Canton is in. This is also the largest hospital in all of Stark County and in Canton. I know several people that work here also and have nothing but great things to say about working here, and this hospital has had a great reputation for many years. All right, let's check out Alpha High Tech Solutions. I personally had no idea who this company was. I didn't know anything about them. I've never even heard of them. However, well, I'm guessing most of you have not either. However, I guarantee almost every one of you, including myself, knows exactly who they are and what they do once I explain to you. Alpha High Tech Solutions employs roughly about 700 people. Everybody I've kind of chatted with wasn't a whole lot of people, but they absolutely love the company. Nobody ever seems to want to leave. They're very accommodating for family time, personal time, great benefit options, and overall just a great company to work for. And a little bit more about what the company does. All those little boxes that you see locked down in stores like Walgreens, Walmart, whatever, you see the security tags, things like that. This company is the one that actually designs all of those. So once I said that, I'm sure you realize, hey, you know exactly who they are. But in general, everything I've learned about them, great experience working there from what most people said. I had the chance to talk to a couple people. People seem to really enjoy working there. Great benefits, great family life for them and everything. And honestly, it's a company that's probably going to just keep growing over time because you're always looking to, somehow protect your merchandise in stores and actually prevent, as much theft as possible to keep your profitability up there. So from what I've seen, like I said, didn't know much about them. I understand a lot more about them now. Probably a great company to look into. Behind me, you're going to see Case Farms Chicken, which is also known as Park Poultry, but essentially they are a poultry processing company. I highly recommend trying their food. It's actually some of the best chicken I've actually had, and currently they're actually hiring quite a few people, and they already employ about 750. So as you can see, there's a lot of different options in Ohio, and what you'll know too is that when it comes to poultry and other agricultural stuff, you will actually realize that Ohio is pretty popular in the agricultural industry. All right, I know you all are familiar with this one, YMCA of Stark County. I did not take a video in person of this one. And the reason why is the best location to take the video was literally on the side of the building. The front of it actually is right on a main road. There was really no sidewalk or anything. The location was on the side of the building, and me taking videos, there would have been a bunch of younger children in the background because they were playing on the playground, and I just didn't think that was appropriate to be some guy standing with a video camera filming a bunch of children behind me. I didn't want to be that guy. It would just been really awkward for all of us. But YMCA of Stark County, lots of employees. They have roughly about 1,000 employees. I was reading a lot about like their compensation structure. They actually pay better than almost any other organization of its type throughout the entire United States. So the pay is much higher than you would expect. Great, great organization. We actually have a membership there. My family does. Swimming pools. Anybody who's not familiar with YMCA, but you get large swimming pools, kids play areas, gym workouts, daycares, preschools, fitness classes. They offer a whole bunch of stuff. Even one of my kids' birthday parties when they were younger, we actually had a birthday party there for them to go swimming, and then just like a birthday room to have fun in, and they had an absolute blast. But I know many people that work for the YMCA, and they all seem to really like their job. They apparently get paid more than what I expected because they're some of the higher ones paid nationwide. But I can't say enough whether you work for them, which would be a great experience, or when you're in Ohio, I would highly recommend having a membership to them as well. I think for a family membership, we pay $65 a month or something like that. It's been on auto deduct for like 15 years, so we've been a member with them for a long time. But like I said, all good things I can say about them, great experiences. The people I've talked to seem to really enjoy working there, and you'll find them just about everywhere up here in Ohio or down here, depending on where you're moving to or moving from. But the Stark County one is definitely one of the biggest ones around. All right, this massive complex behind me here, I don't even know if I can get it all in. It's just a massive company. It's called Timken Steel. They actually employ about 2,500 employees, and they're exactly what I just said. They're a major steel manufacturing company. What's really unique about this company is they have an odd way they do their shifts. So each employee rotates every 2 weeks. So essentially, you do the first shift for your first couple weeks, and then you rotate to the second shift, and then continue on to the third shift, and all the employees do it that way. From the people I've talked to that work here, this company offers fantastic benefits. They take care of their employees well, and everybody's treated extremely well. All right, and this stop here, right behind me, is the Mannequin company. Actually, I'm not even sure how it's pronounced. I've heard some people say Mannequin, so I'm not really sure how it's pronounced, but I believe it's Mannequin. But here's what's really cool, is this little tiny building behind us, located at 1918 Fulton Road. They actually hire 5,000 employees. They're a staffing company that has employees dispersed all over the area. So for this small of a building, this company does massive business, obviously, hires a lot of people. They actually employ the #1 amount of people in the Canton area for Ohio. So if you guys are looking at for pretty much any type of position at all, this would be a great company to look at, especially because they're hiring constantly. Don't mind the background noise, I'm literally right next to a road. You guys can see right there, we're right next to a main road. Hey, thanks everybody to taking the time to view these 10 great companies in Canton, Ohio. Hope you learned a lot, that there's a ton of companies out there to work for, no matter what field that you're looking to get into. Whether it's a medical field, electronics field, tooling field, construction, there's a ton of options in Canton. Like I had mentioned before, Canton's a very large city. There's a great amount of population here. People are always moving to the area. Home prices are doing fantastic. There is an abundance of neighborhoods to move into, and it has shopping galore. There's really nothing you can't find in this city. It's considered one of the most populous and essentially booming cities in the entire country, not just in the state of Ohio. But like usual, if you guys do me a favor before you go here, if you can click down below, go ahead and click give me a like here that you like this video, subscribe. I'm going to be doing a ton more videos. Actually, you got a little tied up. I had some personal things happen, which no big deal. You guys don't care about all that. But I got behind on getting some videos, but I'm going to start busting out lots of videos, lots of stuff about the cities, lots of stuff about neighborhoods, different things about the mortgage industry, the market, how everything's going. So I'm going to fill you guys in a whole ton of stuff. So feel free to like and subscribe to this video, just so I can keep you updated and everything. You get alerted each time I come out with a new video. If you ever need to contact me for anything, again, to buy, sell, invest, or if you just even have a question about real estate or the market, or just want to understand how things work, how much down payment you need, or what can you do to qualify this or whatnot, please reach me at the number here that just popped up. I'd love to talk with you. You can call me at any time, text message me at any time, email me at any time, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. So until for the next video, which will be a lot sooner than later this time, because I'm back on track for everything. It was great hanging out with you guys. Hopefully I taught you guys some great information, stuff that's very helpful to you. And with that said, I will see you on the next video.